Iran! Thank you. Thank you, the free people of Iran, for organizing this event. Thank you, New York, for hosting this event. And thank you, America, for giving us the platform for free speech and expression so that we can take part of this event. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Assad must go. Ho, ho, Assad must go. Hey, ho, ho, Assad must go. Assad must go. We share with our friend, the free people of Iran, the same hope and aspirations. We both want freedom and democracy. We have the same enemy in two different countries. The enemy of freedom, the enemy of democracy, the enemy of the rule of law and justice. And we will defeat this enemy. As the Iranian regime has supported Assad, the killer, and given the tools and the weapon to kill, and participate in the killing by sending his soldiers and their proxy Hezbollah to Syria. We will defeat this enemy. And we will prevail. We will prevail. We will prevail. Syria and Iran will be free. Mark my words. Syria and Iran will be free. We will liberate Syria from the Assad regime and the terrorists and the thugs. Syria will be free, democratic, pluralistic, and inclusive for all Syria. History on our side. We are the good guys. They are the bad guys and the evildoers, and we will prevail. Syria, free, free Syria, free, free Syria, free, free Syria. The Assad regime is the first regime to be on the terrorist list on the State Department, 1979. The Iranian regime was the second, 1984. The Marine attack in 1983 was claimed the life of 240 servicemen, was conducted by Hezbollah of the Iranian regime. And so was the attack on the Israeli embassy, was carried out on March 1992. This is the new axis of evil. Hezbollah, Assad and Iran, the new cancer of the Middle East. And if you remove the cancer, Middle East will be healthy, peaceful, prosperous. Where all the countries will work together to advance their people in a peaceful and friendly environment. Free, free Syria, free, free Iran. We will never forget the Twin Tower here in New York City in September 11. We will never forget the chemical attack on civilian on Ghouta, Syria, August 21st of this year. We will never forget the massacre in Camp Ashraf, September 1st this year. Free Syria are for freedom and anti-terrorism, whatever is coming from Assad or any other extremists in the region. Free, free Syria, free, free Iran. There's no deals with the criminal. There's no deals with the criminal. There's only justice. We want justice for all those innocent children who died in the chemical attack. We want justice for the 7 million people who's homeless now. We want a justice for the 120,000 people died, lost their life. We want a justice for the women who get raped and for the kids who get sodomized and tortured. We want a justice for the recent massacre in Camp Ashraf. Because we believe in justice and we will prevail because we are the good guys and they are the bad and evil guys. Free, free Syria, free, free. The Syrian people, including children, are not only killed by chemical weapons, but they're killed by all the weapons. Although it's a big step forward to remove the chemical weapon, but the international community and the world leaders have an obligation to protect the civilians of Syria against Assad atrocity and Assad killing machine. We demand the removal of Assad terrorist regime as soon as possible. We demand that the international community under the UN to protect the civilian in Syria under R2P responsibility to protect. Free Syria! Free Iran! Thank you, free Iranian, for this nice community.
It is my honor and pleasure to be here in front of you addressing you, giving my back to the UN, and talking right away to you. It is time for the righteous people to prevail. It is the time for good people to say their word. Syrian people were not killed only by chemical weapons. Chemical weapons killed only 2%, whereas 120,000 people were killed by other weapons. What so-called free world and United Nations was sleeping and turning their face to the other side, just to be on the other side of history. And you will be on the right side of history. It is time to wake up and to have a pressure on your public officials. Taking away the chemical weapons does not solve the problem, because leaving the baby killer there will continue to use other weapons to kill Syrian people. And Mr. Obama, is this your new styles of tampering with the promises? When dealing with American people and the world, do you think this attitude will add any value to your character? I don't think so. The man who's going to stay in the White House, he better represent us, and he better represent all the American people, not to disappoint them. Mr. Obama, what would you like to say? Mr. Obama, what would you like to say to the families, victims, whom they thought that you will stand beside them and take their side and stop the killer from killing more? You betrayed them. United Nations betrayed them. Instead you're stretching your hand to Iran, the Iranian regime, the vicious regime, the dictatorship, which is spreading problems all over the world and in the region. I would like to send a message to all the politicians and those who are lawmakers to be sure that American people are still leaders. They are still leaders in imposing our American values and ethics, established by our valued principle in the U.S. Constitution. Mr. President, please do not underestimate those who voted for you and don't disappoint them. Thank you.